Hello and welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Simplified. In this one, I'm not going to just talk about Bitcoin. I'm going to show you a few easy ways to exchange your Bitcoin for another currency. A couple of friends of mine asked me how to exchange Bitcoin for Ethereum or for Dash, and they're not really traders. They didn't really want to be going and opening an account with an exchange and all of that. So there are a couple of online wallets that allow you to do internal exchange, and they support alternative coins. So these are the ones that I'm going to review quite briefly in this episode. One of the first wallets that came up in my research was Coinomi. It's probably one of the oldest ones that started adding alternative coins and working with multiple coins. This is why it's probably the most popular one. You can see here how many coins they support, but what I found from my own experience is that I'm not really using all of these coins, and having too many unnecessary coins, it kind of creates a lot of clutter, and it makes it more difficult when I'm needing to select different coins that I want to exchange. So I found that the most practical one in my case is a wallet called Jaxx. The links, by the way, to all of these will be in the description below the video, so if you're interested in any of these wallets, you will grab the link from there. What I wanted to compare here, Jaxx and Coinomi, is the fact that with Jaxx you have the top 8 currencies, and that's pretty much all you need. Especially if you're not really a trader, you will probably be mostly looking into Ethereum and Dash and Zcash. These are the really strong ones. So in terms of practicality, I would say Jaxx is doing the job. But back to Coinomi, it is quite a safe wallet. You own your own private key to it, which is a very important thing. And it's pretty much doing everything that it's supposed to do. It stores your coins, and you can exchange internally. You get the typical ongoing rate, which is for the moment at the point of your transaction. And this is how all of them work. Jaxx is doing the same thing. It's quite useful because it also has a very good application for an Android. Unfortunately, the iOS application for Apple phone doesn't support Dash. And I know that Apple are generally a little bit more difficult when it comes to alternative coins. They like to control things. They like to kind of have a selection of what they allow on their platform and what not. Currently Dash is not yet allowed, so we'll see what will happen, but Dash is getting quite popular, so I'm pretty sure that at some point Apple will have to accept it. In any case, you can use that on your computer as well. You can use it on your tablet and on your mobile. Very useful and very quick. They're using a third party for their exchange. It's something called Shapeshift. It's a separate company, and they basically have their own website. So you can even just use this website here, and you can swap between different coins. These are the different coins that you can exchange Bitcoin here on that website. But with the Jaxx wallet, they're using that same service, but they give you, storage for the 8 coins that they accept. And here is in brief what Jaxx can do. You can send currencies, you can receive currencies. You cannot buy currencies with US dollars, so that means you need to start with at least Bitcoin or Ethereum or one of the other currencies. And once you send it in your wallet, you can then exchange it for a different currency. The conversion is doing through an in-app Shapeshift integration, and this is what I just showed you. The Shapeshift is that company that is doing the service. And you can also transfer funds from paper wallets, and you can also store Ethereum Classic and Ethereum Core, which not all of the wallets support both. So these are the quick features of Jaxx. The next wallet that I want to show you is, this is, by the way, a wallet that is just a really safe one to store your coins, but you can't really exchange in between them. So it's called CoinVault, and it's in beta, so it's still a new service. But it is supposed to be, again, completely secure, open source. You hold your private key. because you can't exchange in here, I'm not really going to go into more details about it. The next one that I came across, and I haven't yet tested it, so I'm not really sure how it's going to work. It's a new website called Cryptonator. So that's yet something to to find out more about. If we go to the wallet, we'll see that they accept Bitcoin, Blackcoin, Dash, Dogecoin, Emercoin, Litecoin, Peercoin, Primecoin, Monero, and Zcash. Again, quite a few of these I'm not really holding, I'm not really interested in them. So this is the list of the coins that they accept, and they also have the same service. It's not exactly the shapeshift service, but you can exchange between the different coins in this wallet. What I noticed, which is different from the other ones, is the fact that you can make a payment with your credit card or debit card. If you are in Europe, you can use the SEPA Euro payment system. This is a centralized European system for payments, so you need to be having your bank card needs to belong to a bank in the European Union that is part of the SEPA system. So that is something quite specific about this wallet. And the last one I want to show you today is Coin Payments. This is quite popular. It's also a payment processor, so many businesses are able to use it. So that what it does is similar to PayPal. It can process your transactions if you're a business, and your incoming transactions can be in Bitcoin, or it can be in any of the other currencies that they support. They support probably the largest number of currencies, over 50, and even though it's so many of them, you have a very easy way to eliminate all of the empty balances, meaning that you can quickly just see the wallets where you actually have balances, and not having to go through that long list every time you're checking your balance. But it's very quick and easy again to do the transactions, the conversions in here. They're not using the shapeshift service, they're using their own, and all you have to do is, for instance, if you have Bitcoin, you go to convert, and you have all of these different currencies that you can select, and it's just a matter of selecting the currency, setting the amount that you want to switch, that you want to exchange, and then you confirm. You have a two-factor authentication in here, as well as with the other ones. It's not decentralized, it's not an open source wallet, it's a company, Coin Payments, so that makes it a little bit different to Jax or Coinomi. And in terms of security, I think it's quite safe. So again, it's something that I recommend. You can check my tutorial about it, because this is the one that holds the widest range of coins, including some of the really new ones. For instance, Lisk is going to be added very soon. It says here under maintenance. But Lisk is a coin that only recently started being noticed on the market, so that is quite interesting. And also they have Pivex, which is a coin that was added to Bittrex just a few days ago, so they were quite quick on adding this one. Steam is here as well, and Strat. I mean, there are quite a few coins that are quite exciting at the moment, and good that people invest a lot in right now, because they're still young coins and they will be growing. So Coin Payments is definitely top choice alongside with Jax, and these are the ones that I'm reviewing more in detail. If you have any suggestions or any corrections on me, please feel free to leave a comment below the video. All of these services are free to use, and I'm going to leave the links below the video, so just go to the description and grab them from there. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in my next episode.